Hello, hello. We should be live now. Alright. In today's stream, I will continue building the map for the free versus free community. Here for the VNS clan. I got informed that the logo needs a replacement, as Wolves Gaming is no longer the host of the series, but VNS is. For that, I was provided with this logo, which should be included in here. I was also provided with a bit more art. So let's check this out. We have the Venom Strike. Quickly download this. Okay, let me quickly download this. Okay, so this will be the logo I should build into this map, I was told. So this one right here. Ooh, this will be tough. This will be really tough. So here's the high quality logo. And this one is the lower quality one. Hey, TK Leo, welcome in the Twitch chat. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare to build. So I will concentrate on building this with the VNS next to it. And then with the pixel here. The different pixels here. Yeah, TK Leo, new logo. Sadly, I have to erase all of this. Sadly, completely need to do this by scratch again. It is what it is. So let's make this quick and painless. Rest in peace indeed. Let's make this quick and painless. Select a big brush. Without any tears. Just boop. Oh god. 3 hours work. 3 hours work. Oh. Oh. Oh, this hurts. So painful. Good luck with the new serpent logo. Thank you, TK Leo. This will be, I think, easier to build than the wolf. It has less detail than the wolf. But these different colors. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. I will try to build it in as good as I can, but I will not be able to build in such a strong detail. No, not possible. It's a beautiful snake though. Or is it a dragon? I think it's a snake. It's beautiful though. It's really beautiful. Okay. Yeah, let's build. Let's start with VNS first. I think that's going to be the most easiest part, building in these 3 letters. And then I start with that dragon / snake. Okay. The letters are pretty easy to build in. For that I will use a dark color tone. I'm again using a template here from Alfie's Haven, which I have closed. No, there it is. I will use here the darker texture. This one right there, the residential dirt medium type 2. I will use this. Residential. As this is the most darkest tone you can get. Doesn't look beautiful. It is super ugly. But it's the darkest tone you can get for your logo. Okay, and then we can use a whiter one, a brighter one. For that I'm also going to take inspiration from TK Leo. From the doggy. The doggy had the snow. So I'll use the snow. Snow flat, large type 1, 4%. I will use this one. So snow flat up 2. Okay, and with this we will build the letters a bit bigger. It's just 3 letters, we will make them big. So let's start with a V. Hope this isn't so complicated. Normally it should go by this, and then we go this, and it should go like this. How large we are going to make this? I think this tall, and then we go up again, like this. And then we go up. Okay. And with this we have a V. It's a bit reaching to the right. It's not perfectly symmetrical. Need to fix this. Need to make it to be symmetrical. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to do it like so. But here's going... Okay, this is 1, 2... Right. And I'm making it like so, and here it goes 1 out. Like so, and it goes 1 up, and then we have this part. Yeah, this looks more symmetrical. Alright, TK Leo, take care of yourself. I think a green horned viper. Okay. Looks like a horned viper, green horned viper. Yeah, could be. Okay, let's get the logo back up. Good, there's the V. Now we need to make the N. This shouldn't be so complicated. So we have 1. I will try to make it the same size as the V. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 maybe. Let's place it on a red. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.5. Let's take the ruler. Let's get this thing here. It is 106 feet tall. And this one is 106 feet tall. So we got the right size there in the tall size there. Okay, this is the N. And this one also needs to be here. And now we need to connect these two for the V, for the N. Hopefully I will do this right so it doesn't look too ugly. Not really good in this. Already not looking that great. Yeah, this is already not looking great. So I got 1 out there, 1 out there. Then I need to go 1 there, 1 there. 1 down there maybe? No, 1 to the right, 1 to the right. And then 1 down maybe? And then 1 left and right. This is a super ugly N. Oh, I'm not happy with this N. Holy crap, this looks... Ugh. Ugh. Want to puke. Let's try make it a bit more... Ah, this is not a great N. I need to get inspiration. N. Pixel art. Yeah, this looks like a way better N. So, I'm so bad in this. They're doing like this. I mean, this looks way more like an N than my N. Could go with this. Maybe I find a bit of a better N. I'll look here. Hey, Heiko Magic, Mahlzeit. Guten Mittag. I mean, this N would be perfect. But I don't think I can build this in. But it's the most realistic one. So yeah, let's go with this N. Delete this crap. As it's super ugly. And then we go. I think I need to do it with smaller lines. Thinner lines. So if I cut this one off there. And then let me make this N bigger. Alright. So it is like so here. And then we go. What they did is they did this one. And they cut off this part. Make it super thin. I'll try it like this. Maybe it works. And then they go to... my N is a bit wider, so I need to adjust. Maybe like so. I mean, it's a better N than my N before. This doesn't look great. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with this. I think that's better. Still not the best, but better than before. Alright, this is the N. Also good aligned there with the red grid. And now we need to do the S. Let me quickly check my phone. But doesn't look like there's any meetings soon. I need to watch out for meetings here in the same time. But no meeting planned yet. Alright, I can continue with the stream, that's good. So, now to continue with the S. Let's keep in mind this is the logo we want to build. And there's the S. I'm not going to build this one. This is way too complicated. I will concentrate on this. So the S. It's good to get a good inspiration from the S. So if I'm searching for a pixelated art S pixel art. We go look here. We have these S. This one looks okay from Shutterstock. I will perhaps go with this. The other ones are not that great. I will go with the Shutterstock one. So let's try and build this one. Okay, it has the same height as the V. So let's go down here and start working on that with the big letters, not the small thin letters. We had a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Distance of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here the S begins. But this part is cut off. We start directly here and here. This one gets deleted. And we go 3 to the right. Perhaps 4. Let's go with 3 and we go 3 to the bottom. I think I'm making this too big. This is not a big letter. I'm making the S too big. Let's go with 2. And then 2. There goes 1 down. And then 2 and 2 and 1. But it's not as has not the same width as the V and the S, V and the N. So this looks stupid. About the tallness, about the height, we had feet of 106, and this one has 137. So this is way too tall. 106 would be here. So I'm 2 blocks too tall. But I think this way it looks the best. So I make this a bigger S than the other letters. It's a bit bigger. Shouldn't be that tough. Look the best like this, but we need to make it one bigger. So if we do this and this. Yeah, I think this is better. And then we have V and S. Looks symmetrical. Alright, let's leave it at this. Now we have done the V and S part. Let's look at the picture again. So we have it like so. And then there comes the... How did TK Leo call it? The horned viper. A green horned viper. This is going to be a nightmare to build. It's a bit of an S shape. Not sure how we'll do the lighter parts there. Let's try. I mean, we have enough space here for the viper, the horned viper. Perhaps we'll start with the neck. It needs to be a green tone. So let's see in the textures if we have a green tone here. Something bit more green. I think under residential we had something with a bit more green. And this is really ugly green. We don't want that. This is the background from here. And this grass tone, no, we don't want that. Want something slimy. The toxin, maybe? Let's look through here. I mean, this would come... No, nowhere close. This comes nowhere close. Maybe I also need to change the background here to a darker tone if I can find one. As this is not the best tone for building a green snake to it. Green horned viper, I mean. Yeah, let's look through here. Concrete, no, we are not painting concrete. Field. No, that's not the texture. We need something like water. A bit looking like water here. Snow. Snow rugged, residential, grass. I think it's at beach park. What I'm looking at. What I'm looking for. No. Be tropical, maybe? This is too sandy. Yeah, I think this... Yeah, this one. This is one of the first, and then we have this. These two. These three. With this we can make some pixel art. Let's keep these three in mind. Okay, let's bring them down. So I have them on my palette, or let's bring them here up. This is my palette. We remove this crap. Okay. If you look at the picture again, it does look like so. So we have a bright head. Can also use a better picture. This one is, it's much better in the graphics. So you have this bright head. This it has almost the same color tone. It has an eye, which really sticks out. The eye really sticks out. And it's a beautiful shaped head. Really round. Cute looking fin. It's really cute. Horned viper. And the rest is just an S. Basically just an S. So maybe we start with the head. Okay, yeah, let's start beginning with the head. I need to get this round, cute shape. For that I will use this tone. And start building the horn. With a smaller texture. But this will be the horn. And it does this shape to the right. Let's make it like a big horn. And then it goes down. Like so, maybe. Then it has this cute, baby-faced shape down to the bottom. I don't think I will get it so cute. So this does go to the left then. Oh man, this is really difficult. Okay, and then there's this neck. Has a huge neck. Like so, maybe? It has this huge neck. Also, I think I'm building it too small. No, I'm actually building it correct, I think. Okay, and then the head goes down here. Again, this needs to be a bit of a baby face. But I don't think I can get it like a baby face shape. Let me go down. Very strictly down. Like so. And then we go up. Like so. And it has its nose there and its face. Then we go... I'm getting close to it. It's not perfect. It goes down. Goes down here. And then it has its nose here. Not that way. Maybe like so? I mean, this looks kinda cute. This is the head. Now we need to build in the eye. The eye is difficult. Let's try the best to get this eye in. First, let's fill in all what is here. This is the head. And now I'm building in the eye. So the eye is... let's first make this like a round shape. With that, we are working with the blend single edge tool to make it a round. So let's go here and here and here. This will be a bit roundy. This way you can make it round. Like so. Okay, here I'm going down. So I need to make this like so. And here it has this... goes down there. Like so maybe. Then it has this thingy there on the bottom. Perhaps like so, and then... nah, this is not looking good. Goes like so, goes like so, goes like so. Okay, let's try it this way. Yeah, I think it gets a bit of a shape of the face here. It's not really that baby-faced like I want it to be. But it's getting somewhere close to it. So if we try it like so, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm getting the head shape there. The bottom is not looking great. This part there on the bottom is not looking good. This should be more like so. Maybe if I do the blending in here, I will get a better rounder head. And here on the right side, yeah, I think the right side is the hardest part. Technically, it should be going in here. No, not like this. Like so. And then we have this pixel here, and this goes in here, but this looks stupid. But we can blend this one out from the inner side. And we can just blend out. Yeah, I think this looks better. Looks way better. I don't like the edges there. The edgy parts don't look so confusing. I want to scroll out, but the world builder is not scrolling. I want to zoom out. Now I zoom out, okay. Wasn't letting me zooming out. It isn't perfect. So let's keep this in mind. This is the face I want to build. It is not perfect. Let's start building the eye. Okay. The eye is somewhere here. Here's this big eye. And it then goes down like a water drop. So it blends in here. Blends in from the top. Blends into the right. And it blends into the left. To the top left. Like so. And then it goes to the right like a water drop. A thin water drop. If I do it like so, it's too big. It's too big. This is also too big. What I need to do is blend this in here. Remove this thing. And blend this in here. No, not like this. I need to blend this up. No, not like this. No. How do I blend this up? I don't want to have it look like this. Technically, what I want is I want this and blending this to the right. And then I want this thing removed. And blend this to the bottom. Maybe I try it like this. It doesn't look that great. And then we have this very thin water drop part to the bottom. This would drop to the bottom here. And it has the edgy parts there on the right side. You cannot really paint with this. This looks so ugly. Maybe like so. It's not the perfect eye shape, but it's getting closer to it. Blend this in from here. I mean, it's okay. It triggers me so much that I cannot zoom out with the mouse wheel. Now, this map world builder is a bit buggy. Okay, it looks a bit like a shape of an eye. It's not the eye I wanted, but it gets close to it. This is a bit better looking eye. It gets a bit of this angry face. But not correctly. I mean, it's hard to build. Let's be honest here. But I'm not liking this part on the right. This edgy part here I don't like. But I can also not remove it. For that, I would have to place this one here. Blend this one to the right. And then blend this. Yeah, I think now we have it. It's not the best eye, but it is an eye. Okay, then we have different textures in there. So if we use this texture, and let's first build the whole part, the whole body part. Let's first build the whole body part before we start working on the textures. Okay, so this is like an S shape. Goes here to the left now. And then it goes to the left. Let's try and build this. Yeah, I think we are getting to it. And then we do this S shape down to the bottom. Like so. Now it goes down, strictly down. Has a hard down cut. If you want to call it like so. Bit thin there on the edge. And then it goes to the right. Like so. And I would like to have it symmetrical to the top. It's really hard to do, man. Okay, and then it goes to the right. Let's try to get this horned viper to the right. So it has this even line to the right, where it just go evenly to the right. It sticks out, it's sticking out here a lot. And then here it goes down. Hard shift it down. Has a big part here on the right side, then it goes to the left. I think I'm making this way too big, as I don't have so much space there. Need to watch it. Okay, now we go to the left. Like so. And let's also make this a bit bigger here. That's not looking this thin. Maybe it is looking like so. Bit big if you ask me. And then it starts going in here. But I mean, the part here is very big. There's a big part there. But I'm afraid I'm not getting the bottom part there. Let's see. Okay. There to the left. I think I'm making this too big there. Needs only to make a small curve. And it's already going here to the left, and then it goes. It really makes a small turn here. And then it goes straight up. So it's going straight up here, directly straight up. Straight up. Doesn't leave much space here in between. There's not much space here in between. And then it goes to the left. And then it goes down. And now it is wider here on the left. It goes down here. Very strictly down. Down. And then it makes this shift to the bottom there. So. Okay, now there comes this very narrow nick, if you would call it like so. It goes very narrow now to the right. Very narrow here. And it then goes straight down. It goes down there on this part. And here it goes down. Aligned with the face. Here it goes down. So let's make it go down. Like so. And here it makes is, here it has a small tail. I want to get the small tail in. If not, I need to make it a bit tinier here. I need to get the small tail in. Here's a small tail. So let's instead make it like so, and then we go down a little bit. And here's the small tail. Like so. Will it match? Also welcome, Kyorniguyen. Cannot pronounce this name, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it matches it. Now the color part will be tricky. The coloring is tricky, man. Ooh. Also need to work on making this a bit thicker. Start making this a bit thicker here. Like so, maybe. And here it also gets a bit thicker. Has a very thick line there on the right, on the side there. Let's work on this. Maybe perhaps like so. And here's not that thick. On the bottom it's very thin. Yeah, let's work like this. Okay, now the texturing. The texturing is going to be ass. First we could try this texture. As I think it's not that light color, but actually this color. Why did this arrow get in there? Wasn't there before? Ah, there's an arrow in there now. I have no idea why. It keeps changing, man, this world builder. Sometimes this thing is really bugged. Let's work on here to the eye. Oh god, it's going to be painful. This is going to be a pain. Okay, it has to be there. And this one pixel arrow here is really irritating me. Okay, it has to be all the color here. Let's edge in here. Maybe we can do it like so. And you cannot really tell. You cannot really tell. Hey, Hanno! No, I'm not training, I'm building. You cannot really tell the difference here with the color. It's this bright blue color. But here you have this darker tone. And I think it's making a nick here. It has a straight line down here. Ah. I need a brighter tone, even brighter tone than this one. This is too dark. Would need a brighter tone than this. So let's go down here and let's go here to the edge. Edge this in, edge this out. Like so. And here we edge this out. It's where we get a bit of color in. I'm not really liking this corner part there. Maybe I can delete this and now paint over it. Nah, this is not looking great. This is looking better. And here we need to also make it thinned out. Like so, maybe? This way it gets this light tone there. Like so? Oops. If we etch this in. Oh man, this part is really difficult. Yeah, like so maybe. Let's make it like so. Alright, and here it has this more different tone. I would need a brighter blue tone. You can fix it, but it's a pain, yeah, says Anton. I would need a bit brighter blue tone. I don't want to use this blue tone. I want to use it here somewhere. Hey, thank you for the subscription on the YouTube. I sadly cannot read out your name, but thank you very much. Much appreciated. I need a brighter blue tone. I already used this one. This one is this here. There needs to be a brighter... This one? Nah, this is looking too sandy. You look at the image. Let's look at the image. Not really matching this tone. This one here is also not matching this tone. I'm running out of blue tones here, actually. This is also too dark blue. Not really that bright. But you don't have these bright blue colors. You don't have them in here. There is nothing on the palette which would match this. Maybe a snowy texture? Maybe some abstract texture? There's just sand and grass here. There's nothing really abstract which would match this. Maybe this light bright? Not really. Not really. Too sandy. Needs to be more blue. Not this one. No, it's not asphalt. I know there were a lot of abstract tones. Not in mountain rocked, not in grass cobblestone, and grass accent maybe. There are some really abstract tones. Nah, this is too grassy. Snow rocked. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Transition, that's my last chance. There's also nothing in there. Yeah, we'll have to work with what we have here. I'm super limited here. Yeah, then let's keep working with these three textures. And it is what it is then. And we will start working with these. So let's keep looking on the picture. Need to make the neck here. You can do different height terrain underwater for different use, but that's going to be 10 times more work. No, I'm not going to do that. It's a good idea, Anton. Really good idea. But I'm not going to do that. That is going to kill me. Okay, there. Let's keep on working on that. This goes up here. Now I have these different textures. Now it gets interesting. Let's work in these different texture types. Oh god, this is going to be a pain. Like so? Man. It's so confusing. I'm scrolling with the mouse wheel and it will not zoom out. It will do its own thing. The world builder is a bit bugged. Okay, now we etch this in. Let's try to not make it look super weird. Okay, we have these patterns. Let's try to build in a pattern here. And then we etch this in and out. I don't want to etch in. Just zoom in. Come on. This world builder is really driving me nuts. Now it's zooming in. Okay. I think for that I need to first paint this on here. Then I etch it in. It was too less etching in. Need a hard edge in. You cannot hard edge in. Okay. Can only edge in like this. Well, then it is like so. Edge this in, edge this out. It's getting a nice pattern here. Let's try this. I mean, this looks nice. That's looking good. Hope there are not too much texture errors in there. And then we have these patterns. So then we have this brighter. And we also have this tone in here. It's all mixed in here. You look at here, we have all these patterns. We have the bright one from the head. Somewhere mixed in here. Here is some part, but there's not much part of it. Most part is these darker tones, and it gets darker to the bottom, very dark to the bottom. The head tone only fits in 2-3 times there on the head. Gets darker to the bottom. Let's try and work on these patterns. So if we make the head pattern now, and we build it in there on the top maybe. We have a small pattern in here. And we give it a small pattern here. Just a tiny small thing. Oh man, this is so difficult. I think this is like the hardest pixel art I ever did. Okay, and then we have this pattern. Do I want to have it etched in on the bottom? I don't think I want. I think I will leave it as narrow as it is there. We keep on working from there. We have this pattern. And I'll leave it here like so. Etch this in, etch this out. We get this pattern. And then we mix in this darker tone. Somewhere on the right side, perhaps. Like so. There comes this darker tone. Let's keep this in mind. Hano saying, while you are making this map, I played like 4 matches against Pidox. I think Pidox is really hard in 1v1. Yeah, I'm playing best of 21 tonight against Hano. That will be really difficult. Thank you, Anton. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm usually not good in this stuff, but I try my best to not fail in this. And here on the left side, we have this pattern. Okay, so let's etch in this part, etch out here on this part. And let's etch in here. And etch this out. Now it gets difficult with 3 tile blending. This is not looking great. And now here you cannot really work. Can work like so, maybe? Maybe something like so. Then we etch this out. And we etch this in. I mean, it's looking really colorful, but in the end, it is super colorful. You won 3 out of 4 against Pidox. I remember Pidox is a really fearsome enemy. So yeah, it looks colorsome, but it is in the end very colorsome. That's why we are making it so colorsome. Let's do this part, this part. Leave it like so. And this one I want to go to the bottom there. Have this go all the way down here. We have this pattern. Oh no, I don't want to place a ramp. Yeah, Pidox is very hard enemy. Yeah, I can imagine. This guy is strong. I never played him, but I heard he's very strong. Okay, this part I will leave in like so. This red line is irritating me. At least the ramp was blue cyan, lol. Yeah, you're true. You are right there, Anton, you are right. Messed up this 1 pixel. I think I will not touch the pixel here, because if I touch it will look like so. Or maybe I touch it. Yeah, maybe I touch it like so. I could leave it like so. I don't really like these edges there. And let's leave it like this at the moment. Start working my way down. That's hard enough already. Okay, there it continues with this pattern. I wish the red line wasn't there. There must be a way to disable this. Labels, objects, boundaries, ruler grid. Aha! Ruler grid. Now this is way better on my eyes. Can also make the hard edges look softer by using a different texture outside instead of grass. Yeah, true. I mean, it's not the best color here to have as the outer texture. It's a really black one, but I have no black. I'm limited to black. Maybe there's a different texture I can use here. You are right with that. Let's get some inspiration here from the doggy. I mean, there's disc tone. I can use the asphalt tone. Type 1. Maybe that's going to look better with asphalt 1. This world builder sometimes really drives me nuts if it's not scrolling. And I prefer the grassy texture. I think this way it looks cooler. Yeah, I prefer this one. From normal view it would look like so. I mean, it's a bit softer, you're right with that. But I think I go with a darker tone. Because it's darker. Yeah, we'll leave it like so. Is there maybe another texture I can use? This is the darkest you can get, the grass tone. There isn't anything darker than that. And TK Liu is a mastermind behind this, and even he didn't find any darker tone. So yeah, this is the darkest you can get. Yeah, let's keep on working with that. Okay, want to get another pattern in here. Okay. I think I will leave this tone in here, and then we have the hat color. Leave the hat color in here. And this one goes in here. Here goes the hat color, but only a tiny bit. As we can see here, the hat color is only appearing here on this pattern. You can use the scorch mark tool for black. But it will probably look weird. I mean, yeah, most likely will look weird. So the hat color only appears here on this one thingy there. What is Schuppen in English? I'm always missing the word there. Schuppen. Scale? A shed. Shedding? Shed? A dander?
Dander.
Dander, okay. A dander. Apparently it's called dander. I like the way pattern more, but apparently it's called dander. Okay, make this tiny bit in here. And then paint this so. And this goes out. Okay, now it gets difficult with free blending. We blend this in. This in. No, no, no. No, don't blend this in like so. This is too hard blending. Yeah, this is better. This is much better. Much better blending. But you can tell this is blending in, this is blending out. But it's getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere. Okay, let's do it like so. No, not this way. Then this is to be removed. This blends to the top. This blends in here. And now to this part. Ah, God. No. Is this alright? This is looking great. This thing needs to go. And then we start blending this way in. And then we continue with that part. It looks really good. This part looks really good. I'm really proud of this part. This is really smooth. The topper part, not so smooth. But the left part, really smooth. Okay, let's get the darker blue tone in there. And paint this thing in here. And bring this also in here. And I will not use this texture again from the head, as we have this not in here anymore. We only have these darker tones now. Okay, let's try to build this in. Like so, maybe? Yeah, this looks great. I'm really feeling it here. This one not so much. We need the darker blending out to the bottom. So this one needs to blend to here, yeah. This blends in on the top. This blends in. Ah, come on, stupid texture. Sometimes these textures are really stupid. Well, I'm stupid. I mean, maybe I'm stupid. I wouldn't deny it. Okay, maybe try building this here. Blend this in here. First we have this, then we blend on the top. And then we do it like so. It looks okay-ish. But I'm not getting... Okay, now I'm getting this part. I'm not getting the blue to the bottom, the darker blue. Won't let me. Yeah, won't let me. No, I don't want to have cheap viewers from whatever site you just suggested. Goodbye. Stupid bot. Yeah, let's make it like so. It's a bit hard there on the one edge to blend it in and out. Let's also blend this one in there. So we get this round shape. Let's try to make this a round shape. Yeah, this is a round shape. Not so round. I will work on the top later. For now, this part I'm really liking. I'm really feeling it at this part. So let's continue with the vibe there. Feeling like Bob Ross at the moment. Painting with Bob Ross. Let's have some paint sessions. Oh man. Okay, there. There. Paint this out there. No, not so. Yeah, like so. This is excellent. Remove this crap. Excellent. It's looking great. Getting the texture feeling in there. Oh, yes. Yes, so much, so much. Come on. You are to be removed. Blend this in. I think it's too fat. It's way too fat in here. To cut off a bit. Feeling way too fat. Like there's a pig stuck in here or something. This horned viper ate a pig and went all down here, and now here it's stuck. Looked a bit like this. Cat, please don't put your paw on my spacebar. Thank you. Okay, now to this part. Don't want to have it look so thin either. Let's try the following. Perhaps like so. Blend this in, blend this out. Maybe like so. And here we start blending this one. Yeah, I mean, this is alright. This is not so alright. Now it's alright. Yep, and now we have to blend this up here somewhere. Move this. And here we work our way down. Still need to remember to bring in different textures. I already forgot about. I was so focused on etching out that I completely forgot about the different colors, man. So stupid. bring different color in here. Totally forgot about it. And this one... Could it make easy for myself and just auto edge out? Yeah, it's going to work. That's going to work, yeah. Let's remember to bring this in here, so I don't forget. So these textures, I want them to be here. Okay, auto etching. Etching. No. Unsure about this part. Yeah, let's make it like so. Yeah. And here with the cyan, I just call it cyan. I know it's not cyan. Let's just call it cyan for whatever reason. Yeah, we can work like so. There's an edge part. Yeah, that's okay. No, that's not okay. That is okay. And let's bring this horned viper thingy a bit more down there to the bottom. It's very thin there. It's super thin here. It's a bit big to be a bit bigger. We need to make this thing bigger. Super thin. On the picture, it's also thick. Really thick here. Not so thin, thick. Like that thing is showing something. Still thin. Plant this in. Let's plant this out here. Yeah, now it's getting bigger. Need to be fat here. Let's also remember to build in more colors. Bring in this blue color tone on this part. This part here is difficult. Oh, not like this. No. Oh god. Oh, it's so painful. Hey monster! Hello! Hello, hello. Oh god, this is so painful here. No, this is not the right way. This is the right way. This is the right way. But how do I make this the right way? Not like this. Yeah, now I have it. Now I have it. Yeah, that's looking great. Monster plus 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 plus. I've been made. I'm great. How are you? Doing lots of YouTube lately. I'm surprised I'm going to keep this up at the moment. Normally I fail. I'm doing pretty good in keeping this up. Want to be more serious with YouTube here. Make more content. Not just short term, but long term. As I've really put in not much effort lately in the past few years. Need to put in more effort. Let's leave the blue tone in. We'll try to keep it up with the daily streams to keep the content flowing, and in the meantime I'm doing more videos in the back. Shorts will be added also as well. Highlighting the best memes of the streams. Yeah, YouTube really demands the daily uploads. Actually, I spoke to my CEO. I hope he's not listening at the moment. I mean, he knows what I'm talking about. I spoke to him. I told my CEO, hey, look, in 2 years, I want to be more focused on YouTube. I'm cutting off hours at work and I'm doing more YouTube because work is currently making me sick. Getting a tinnitus. Is it called tinnitus? Let me Google it. Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Okay, so a tinnitus. I'm getting a tinnitus at the moment. And it's this weird... It's not a good tone in your ear. And I'm getting it at the moment. So I told my CEO, hey, look, this cannot continue. I'm doing it for the next 2 years. Okay, I'm fine with it. But like in 2 years, I want to be less engaged in that job, as it's getting really painful at the moment. I'm a lawyer assistant and I'm an accountant assistant. I'm also helping the tax advisors with their work. And I'm doing the pay slips for the clients so that the workers, the employees get their money. And here in Germany, Germany's thinking of all these great things which they can annoy us workers with. So new laws, new regulations, new higher fees, and you all need to put this in. Then they raise the hour salary. Then you have to also watch this. And next to it, you need to make sure that the tax declarations for the big companies, like the limited, in German it's called GmbH and KKG GmbH, you need to make sure that this company is doing the right way. It's being dealt with the right way in the tax declaration. Then you have the finance authority. They are checking your clients. So I'm also having them in the law office, and I need to cater the finance authority employees so they have the right amount of documents to see how that company is doing and if it's not doing any shady stuff. That's also my work list. And work is too much. It's at the moment too much work. And you don't have a lot of employees. So we could get more employees, but try to get a good employee in who's capable of doing great work. It's really hard. I'm doing this for 13 years now. It's kind of burning me out. That's why I'm so quiet on YouTube since the past 5-6 years. But I'm trying to come slowly back to YouTube. Slowly. Cutting off hours of work and slowly coming back to YouTube. As it's way less stressful. I mean, you have to keep it up every day. You have to be on YouTube every day. You cannot just get off work and say, hey, okay, today I'm not doing YouTube. No, you have to be daily on that thing. If you're sick, then you have to do it anyway. Even if it's just doing a community post. You have to be there. You have to show activity. But in the end, it's way less stressful than what I'm doing at the moment. So let's see how I can keep this up. You will see way more content of me. I will try to keep this up. Hey, Jordi, welcome. Welcome, Jordi. I have seen your emails. Yeah, I need to check it out. I have not checked it out yet. I need to have a look at it. I have not gotten to it yet. I'm busy with the World Series. But I have seen your emails, Jordi. I tried to find time to get to it, but at the moment I'm busy. Also making maps here. This map needs to be done for the clan which requested this map. They are waiting for it patiently for 2 months already. And I need to get this work done here. Else they will search for another map maker, and that would make me a bit sad. As I really want to put in a nice work here. I think I shouldn't place the blue there. I think I should place the blue there on the bottom. Place the blue on the bottom there. There on the bottom. Else you have this contrast between these two blues. Doesn't have to be every day, you can do it like 3 days a week. Just keep up your health safe. Yeah, health is on high priority. Don't worry about that. Okay. What I'm currently trying to do is doing 2 videos a day. Then daily live stream. Maybe I cut it down to like 3-4 live streams a week or 5, making it a work week. Still thinking about it. But I want to keep it up with 2 videos a day. I have enough content for that. So I do the live stream. And then I cut the live stream down with the videos into separate videos, because most people don't watch the live streams. They only watch the video content because it's not so long. And if you cut it down, people can pick what they want to see. That's the good part about videos. So you take the live stream, cut it down, so people can watch the cut down content and pick what they want to see. Okay, this is starting to look really good here. Hey, Lucas! Welcome, welcome, Lucas. Watching you while running a treadmill. Oh, nice. You're doing sports. Great, awesome. Keep up the good sports, man. That is really good that you are watching your health. I also need to do more sports. I wanted to do walking sessions through the forest. Jogging. I think it's called jogging. Not sprinting, but the lower part than sprinting. Okay, let's bring this in here and bring this down. And now this needs to be a bigger part there on the top. Okay, now we need to go up there. Need to be up there. Yeah, like so. Jog while you live stream the replays. Oh god. Screaming, shouting, and jogging. Wow. That is going to be some challenge. Damn. Okay, we need to bring this down there a bit. This is starting to look really great. Really detailed. I need to work on the top. But the middle part is looking really decent. It's sad that we don't have so many color palettes. Here we have so many color palettes. Color patterns. But I'm so limited on the colors. But it's starting to look a bit like it. It's just tiny little bit. I think the head is really good matched. That's good. Okay, let's try bring this out here a bit more. By the way, who of you is coming to the LAN event on 3rd to 5th October? Community Outpost has chosen me to be one of the main casters, so this is very exciting. Hey VN! Welcome VN. Welcome to the stream, man. We had a meeting yesterday in Community Outpost and looks like I will be one of the main casters there. That is really exciting. And I hope my voice will stay intact till then. And there's currently a virus going around again, making everybody sick. Hope it's not catching me. Or it maybe, hopefully it catches me now. So I will not be sick at the LAN event. That would be a bummer. This doesn't look good. Monster is not going there. Ah, sadly. Vian is thinking about it. You live in the Netherlands. You're not sure yet. Okay. Tickets are limited. And we're pretty sold out on it already. But if you're if you're reaching a sellout and you want to get the ticket still, maybe Legionnaire can do something for you there. An Arctic Dolphin and get you in there. But yeah, it's going to be very crowded. We have so many signups already. The tournament is crowded. There's so many tournament signups. Will be very exciting. Bring some more blue tone in here. They're on the edge. Going to be a big free-for-all tournament. I'm not the biggest fan of free-for-all tournaments. I am not a big fan of it. But most people enjoy free-for-all, so we will see a free-for-all tournament on that event. Lots of free-for-all tournaments, actually. I would prefer a 1v1 tournament. But yeah, most people like the free-for-all, so we are going to see a free-for-all tournament. As it's also pretty much hosted there by Legionnaire, and he has a big following with the free-for-all. That's why we are seeing so much free-for-all also. Which is okay. As long as we see the game, which is that is great. I only want to see the game. If it's now free-for-all, 2v2, 3v3, free-for-all, whatever, 1v1. Only thing which matters to me is that we see the game. Gets too fat. Oh, it should be better. There are PCs, aren't there? It's limited. There are laptop spaces and PC spaces. You have to bring your own desktop. You have to bring your own laptop, your own desktop. And space is limited. Very limited. There's like a room plan where you can build up your laptop and your PC. It's all sorted in a room plan. You cannot just go in there and plant your laptop down. No, it's all planned. All is measured out. And it's all planned down in the detail with every millimeter. And one thing for sure, if it was a 1v1 tournament, I won't watch the stream. It's all going to be free for all. I live in Mainz, which is in Rheinland-Pfalz in Germany. So I have a bit of a travel to do. K-Abuse is going to pick me up, and Tanso. So I'm driving with Tanso and K-Abuse. We are driving in K-Abuse car. Going to come to K-Abuse on the 2nd of October. We'll have to leave here at 5 AM early. Then I'll be there at K-Abuse place at like 10 AM. Then he's going to pick me up with the car, and then we pick up Tanso, and then we drive to the Netherlands for 5 hours. So I think I have like a 5-hour, an 8-hour travel. I think an 8-hour travel it is. Then I arrive at the LAN at the 2nd of October. Start fresh in the morning. Okay, I need to remember to bring in more blue tones. 2 less dark blue here. Now we are reaching the bottom part. It's now getting very, very, very dark in here. Super dark. So let's bring in these darker tones. And we do one here. Making this Horned Viper, as TK Leo called it. Super dark there on the bottom. And the whole tail is going to be dark blue. Yes, like so. Okay, this will be the pattern for it. Let's continue with this. Okay. Tonight at 5 PM, which is 7 PM my time, German time. 5 PM GMT +0, I will stream and play a best of 21 against Hano on the ladder. That will be exciting to watch, hopefully. Haven't played a 1v1 in a long time. Hano is a really good player. Let's see how that goes. We challenged each other kind of for 1v1 there. So best of 21 tonight. I will make an announcement later after the stream ended here. Then I will make an announcement. Okay, I need to bring this in more. Like so. And here we have the blue tone. Oh man, this is so difficult. And now we blend this. Oh, okay. Now, is this going to be possible with the blending? I don't think it will be. Let's see. Okay, it actually is possible. You passed by my place this year when you went to vacation in Germany. Yes, I live in Mainz. Directly next... actually in Mainz, yeah. Yeah, live games, Anton. Will be a lot of games. Worst case, 21 games tonight. I'm hoping for 13. Max. But worst case, we will see 21 games tonight. Hano is a beast. I think he will demolish me. Let's see. Will be very exciting. I think I made a mistake there in this one corner. Let's leave this mistake in. Let's hope nobody will notice. Okay, I'm hoping for some good China tonight. As you know me, I'm a China player. And I'm hoping for good China picks for tonight's stream. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the ass here. Need to adjust this here a bit with the different text tones here. Hopefully some good China for tonight's stream. Hoping for a tank. I love tank. Not so good with GLA and USA. Okay, now I need to do it like so, and here, this is not going to work here with the blending. This is maybe going to work. Don't think this will work. I mean, I could try it like so, but it looks so cut off. I think this looks better. This part looks so messy. Why is this so difficult? Okay, let's try this way. And here we use this tone, this color. Yeah, and this blends in here, this blends in here. All right, yeah, this way works. Okay. Yes. Now this is going to be super difficult now here with the different textures. Hopefully this will work. This is kind of working now that I have this blue texture there. Don't think this will work. Need to remove this. Wish I could have kept it in, but not going to work. And this can work. Yeah, here I'm getting this nice feeling of a texture mix. Sometimes you really have to feel it. And here I'm feeling it. I know it sounds stupid, but you really have to feel the tone. Here I'm not feeling it. Okay, I need to edge it out here, edge it out there. But this is going to cause problems. Maybe I leave the edge there. Hope nobody will notice. Okay, and here we blend it like so. Man, almost done. What a pain. This thing is such a pain. Holy crap. Let's save. Paint this down here. Organization, says Swardy. Welcome, by the way. And here we bring in the light bluish. No, that was not the right tone. Here we cut off this one. It's a small tail there on the bottom. Oh god. Ah, god, what a pain. Let's undo this. paint this up here. This looks stupid. Now it looks better. There's one edgy part I cannot fix. Need to work with what it is, like so. And let's do it this way. Did you ever finish the military dogs map, cncHD? The military dogs map. It was this map. It is this map. We have there are the military dogs. You mean this part, right? I did finish it up to this part. I still need to build in all the details with the military stuff, but yeah, it's here, it's there. The military dogs. If you mean this part, I think you mean this part. It's here, all here. Now we are working on the logo. And then I will work on this thing. This thing will be a pain. I really like the logo. Hiccup. After the logo I will make a break. This is really exhausting. Holy crap. So after I finish this logo, I will end the stream there. Thank you, Heiko. Happy to hear you like it. Danke sehr. Okay, let's work on the last centimeters of this thingy. Hey, Arno, welcome back. Okay, you meant this one, Vian. Okay, perfect. Okay, we are on the last edge of finishing this Horned Viper, as TK Leo called it. I think it's a good name for it. This is not going to work. This is going to work. Still this one edgy part down on top, which is really annoying me. Okay. This works. This works. Also kind of works. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I think we are reaching an end goal here. Ah, come on. The last inches. There we go. Will anybody notice that it looks stupid there on the bottom? Looks okay-ish? No, this doesn't look good. Let's leave it at this. Has this edgy part there? This is so annoying me. This one edgy part here, it's so annoying me. How do I get rid of it? I think I can't. Now it's kind of gone. Thank you, Hano. Okay, now let's look from this direction. This looks really smooth. All the way around here looks... Okay, this part looks shit. This looks really shit. How do I remove it? How do I fix this? Fixed. I fixed it. Kind of. It's a small... Nobody will notice it. Nobody will notice this small edge. Come on. Give me a break. This one looks shit. Again. Nobody will notice. Looks okay. A water snake from top down. Okay, say Psycho Magic. Repainted usually works, yeah. This all looks good. This doesn't look good. Oh god. One edgy part here. Nobody will notice. I'm pretty sure nobody will notice this part. And no, now everybody will notice it. If I leave it like so, yeah, nobody will notice this. This looks good. Now we come to the top. Top looks shit. The top looks super shit. Need to rework on the top. This is like the beginning. This looks so stupid. Okay, time to rework the top part. Where I wasn't so detail loved. How can I call it? Okay, let's rework this part. So it doesn't look shit. Yeah, this works. This works. Oh. It looks a bit messy. That's because it's free tile texture blending. It's usually messy. There's one tile there on the top is annoying me. Hey, Bachi! Bachi Asianto, welcome. Do I pull my hair out on this one, or do I just don't care about this? I am the only one seeing this. The viewers will not notice this. Yeah, let's not care about this. This one will be noticed by everybody. Yeah, this one will be noticed. This one needs some work. You can play on Generals Online or on Game Ranger, Bachri. Hey, Shudum, Dudum, welcome, welcome, thank you. Much appreciated, sir, thank you. Okay, let's work on that. Make this a bit more blended in. Oh god. Come on. And here we make a blue. And we etch this in. Let's leave it at that. And this part is annoying me. No, it's not anymore. I believe naturally this can stay like this. It's a really sharp ear. This is sharp. And you can buy it on Steam, Bachi. It's not that expensive, like $10 maybe? Buy it on Steam, the Ultimate Collection. Try to make it a bit more edgy there on the top. which is going to be hard. No. Yeah, I think that's the one. No, that's not the one. Maybe like so. I really don't think I should play around with this so much. It's an edgy ear. I should leave it as it is. I'm still playing around with it. Still playing around. I just can't stop. I mean, I could leave it like so, but then... Oh, now I have this edgy part there. This is really annoying me. It's not an ear like this. It's more like so. Let's try and leave it like so. It's supposed to look like that he's been in a battle. Just a bit of a damage. Correct, Anton. He is in a battle. He was in a battle. And I think I can also leave it like so. I mean, it has this nice baby face. I'm not getting this baby face. Really smooth. It's not that smooth. But I don't think I can replicate this smoothness. I can try. I'm now removing the baby face. It is going down here. This part is stupid. I think I'm getting now to it. Yeah, this looks better. I think the eye I will leave. Don't think there's any way in fixing this. Oh, there is a way. Okay. There was a way. I would say it's not perfect, but it is something. I think I replicated it. I'm happy. I am happy. Yeah. Yes. I'm very happy with it. Thank you. Alright, I will leave it as it is. I think this was good work. Really exhausting work. Holy crap, that was super exhausting to do. Maybe I can do a bit more texture now on the ground. The letters are there, the V is not looking great. But maybe I can play around here with this texture, but there's not much to play around here with. No, I think I will leave it for now. I thank you all for watching. I will leave it at this. Show this new logo to the clan, which is sponsoring this. It's a clan for their new map. And we will see us tonight in the best of 21 against Hano, which will be on 5 p.m. GMT plus 0, which is my time at 7 p.m. Alright, see you tonight's stream, and have a good rest of your day till later. Goodbye, your cncHD. Goodbye.